lot of people these days are not getting enough sunlight. And think about what that does to your mind, body, and spirit. Actually, don't think about it too much because it's not good. So try to come outside and get as much sunlight as you can. And I know a lot of people are trapped in their 9 to 5s and they barely make enough money to pay food and shelter. And so you might be thinking, I don't have time to go outside. Well, maybe you do. Maybe you have the weekends. Maybe you get off at 2 p.m. and you can spend a few hours just getting enough vitamin D for the day. Because, we could set up society in a way to where we wouldn't have to work as much. We could plant community gardens for everyone. They're taking enough money out of our paycheck from taxes. We could build shelter for everyone. And a lot of these jobs people are working are actually destructive to the environment. Like, for example, I was just working at McDonald's. I haven't shown up at all this week. And I'm grateful they gave me the job there, and I'm not talking bad about them at all. But let's be honest, even the people that work there know it. The food that we're serving is not helping the ecosystem. So a lot of people are forced into these jobs where they're not really benefiting society as a whole, but they just choose this job because they just need to pay the bills. And that's what I'm saying is people think that we're productive because we work so much. But a lot of people are working just to pay the bills. They're not working towards regenerating the soil. They're not working towards building community gardens. They're not working towards anything that's actually going to set up the future for our grandchildren to have a better planet. In fact, a lot of times people are doing the opposite. They're working these jobs like McDonald's and Taco Bell, and these corporations are using farming practices that are destroying the planet. But people will stay in these jobs even though they're not actually being productive for society. It's causing disease. It's causing obesity. It's causing destruction of ecosystems. And people will stay in these jobs just because they need to pay the bills. And that's what I'm saying is if we could take care of our basic human needs for free as a society, like we could just have community gardens where you could just go and pick apples and juice them, and we gave more people food money and stuff like that, I think it would be better. Because I think the problem with capitalism is we take pride in work, but we don't take pride in the result of the work. Like, for example, people pat you on the back for working overtime at your 9 to 5, but when you barely have enough money to pay for food and rent by the end of it and you're in the hospital, it's like people don't realize that a lot of times it's the 9 to 5 that did that to that person. They didn't have time to get enough vitamin D to stay healthy because of their 9 to 5. They didn't have time to take care of themselves. And so as society, we pride people for overworking, overdraining, and overstraining themselves. But we don't pride people for enjoying their life. We don't encourage people to take care of their health enough. Yes, it's encouraged somewhat, but it's not encouraged enough. We don't, pay enough attention to things like, are people getting enough vitamin D? We lock our kids in a school building the whole day. We give them like 30 minutes outside during recess. And these are growing bodies that probably need a lot of vitamin D. And we deprive them of it during their childhood. We don't even let them learn math outside. Why can't they go outside and learn math? Why does it have to be inside every single day? You know what I'm saying? So make sure you get outside and get your vitamin D today as much as you can. Rant over. Message of today's video is get that D. I hope this helps. Thanks for tuning in. Love you guys. Until next time, I'm out. Love and peace.